2 minutes into the first quarter here. On the court for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's prime time in at the...
Tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Morant is out there with prime time. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Able to get that one. Morant with some nice D. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
We talked about the uphill battle his team is facing right now. He said, I'm trying to use the historical...
For Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's prime time in at the 2 guard.
12 straight points off threes.
Morant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Anderson and Jackson inside. Prime time is out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's prime time. 24 points for him. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's prime time. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes.
Adebayo's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss. On the court for Memphis. They've got Ja Morant. Dylan Brooks is out. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition.
Second chance points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Here's prime time. 33 points for him. Launches a 3. Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's prime time, defended by Butler. Here's prime time, and again for 3.
What can you say? Wow.
And it's Brandon Clark in for Dylan Brooks.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Here's prime time. He's covered by Hero. Jacks up a 3. And again, the 3-point shot is good from prime time. Prime time's...
Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's prime time in at the shooting guard. Here's prime time. He's got 42. The 3 is up. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that...
Now. Wing shot on the way. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Well, the Heat left in the first. On the court for the Grizzlies. Xavier Tillman is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's prime time in at the 2.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have...
And here's Memphis. On the court for Memphis. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's prime time in at the 2-guard spot.
Man, they're having...
Think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean,
And another one falls. Amazing.
I mean, when have you seen a player get...
Gone 4 for 6 from the floor here tonight. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. Again! What an avalanche!
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's prime time. Hits it again. Wow!
And that bucket, if you...
And he's a quality teammate, too.
They've got Lowry. Bam Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for the Grizzlies leading by 10. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo.
The effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Here's prime time. Non-stop scoring machine here.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D.
They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the...
in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime and their last time out against the Heat gave them a bit of a boost. He had an 8-point and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. Everything is going well for this team. His play has certainly helped. Let's see if they can stay hot, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime and their last time out against the Heat gave them a bit of a boost. He had an 8-point and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great.
Grizzlies now. We've got Kyle Lowry. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Wow.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
12 straight points
For the Grizzlies. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And he makes all 3.
Gave them a big boost. He ended up with 8 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
A 3-ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And how about the last 5 made?
Minute and a half now into this third quarter action. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Thanks, guys. Well,
Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Primetime is out there with John Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Here's Primetime. Non-stop scoring machine here. Nailed from three-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. On the court for the Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Talk about a perfect start to the half. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
12.
Gave them a big boost. He ended up with 8 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. This team is playing really.
And so it's Memphis with it. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Butler out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And prime time gets it to go.
Scoreless so far in this one. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Jimmy Butler is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Tucker in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Primetime. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Out of
For Memphis. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. E.J. Tucker is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Good! Another from 3.
Control. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Butler out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Good! Another.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. E.J. Tucker is out there with Butler. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Connects again from
quarter. Outside Morant. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Hero. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. Oh, and they've done it. The Memphis Grizzlies are the new NBA champions. Tremendous.
What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Hey, it's the ultimate accomplishment, right? This team has leaned on its solidarity all year, Grant.
You know, B.A., when guys want to play for one another, the sum becomes greater than its parts. This club really bonded together in the face of adversity, time and time again, standing tall as one.
Boy, it's been a beautiful thing to watch. And a special thanks to everyone out there from 2K Sports. We couldn't make it happen without you. Good night and be well.